Hi guys, this is Wala Amara. I'm with the Stingers today, so I'm with Cedrick and Olivier. So what we're going to do is that we're going to rewind a little bit through some clips of last year's championship, and I want you guys to maybe highlight some of your favorite moments or maybe discuss some moments during that day that was certainly special for both of you. That was the fourth quarter of the finals.
Yeah.
So what was the state of mind through the fourth quarter of the finals last year?
I think the state of mind was the same as the beginning of the year. That day, the game, sorry, because we were all locked in. I think at this point it was just like the season's been going on for months and months, and this is the moment that will define the season. You know, like these last 10 minutes or 8 minutes in this case. So I just think we were all locked in and we were trusting each other. And at this point, we just have to do what we've been doing the most, like just play together and what happened, and it worked.
Yeah. So we're getting to a part where I believe that at that time you were going downstairs because everybody was there already. I remember I was following you, and
the way I felt like for the last minutes of the game, basically what happened, the thing I remember the most is that I was on the floor for the last, like, when the horn buzzed or whatever, and I just remember like seeing the seconds go down and everything, and I started shaking, looking at the bench, and I saw everybody on the bench like, okay, let's jump on the court and everything. So at that particular moment, that's when I started feeling like shit, okay, we're really on the championship.
First year we talked about it this week. We had a really good team. Our last year we had a lot of athletes, really nice team. And I just think we knew, Cedrick and I, that we were going to do our 4 and 5 year at Concordia, so we knew that we could build something special. And with the guys who were there since our first year, we knew that at one point in time we were going to win because we've been working so hard, summers, during the season, all together. So we knew at one point we were confident that it would pay off sometime. And I think like last year at the end, that's why the thing that marked me the most at the end of the game is just we've done it. Cedrick and I have been there for 4 years. We've been working hard. We've been losing in semifinals and finals and in playoffs. So I just think it was like that moment where everything comes to us. Like we earned this. We earned this.
Yeah.
But me at the beginning, when I came in my first year, I did not like. I wanted to win, but I thought it was really gonna be hard because it's been like a lot of years that Miguel's been winning the championship and everything, and Miguel always had that group of veteran guys, whatever. So, and also when we played against them in the season, they used to always like beat us pretty bad. So at this point, at my first year, I was just like trying to do the best that I can to improve. But if I thought that we would win a championship, yes, eventually I hoped that it would happen. Like through my 4 years, I hope that at least once I'm gonna win a championship, you know. But we're grateful that it happened last year. And what's crazy, like you said, we talked about it like this week actually. Our first year we had the most talent out of my 4 years.
Was this in 2016?
2016.
Okay.
We had a lot of talent, like Michael Fusu, TJ, Ken, Schneiders, we had Mikey Dosado, and we had a good group of rookies with me, Olivier, Nicky Nogo, we had Henderson. We had a lot of talent actually. Yeah, so, but it's like the year that I think we had I think it was really a process. Like, 4 years, whatever, and also it was the beginning of the Roscoe's coaching years. So I think he really implanted his mentality.
And I think you can also see that through the fact that 2018 you guys lost in the finals against Miguel, and then 1 year later you guys win a championship, and I feel like you kind of showed everybody that there was no secret recipe. It's really consistency, hard work, the mentality that you guys were carrying over the years, and it was a work in progress, building something to be able to get the chip. So right now, that's you, right? Is that you or Gary?
That's me.
Okay, so you were climbing and doing the tradition, so cutting the net. Was that the first time that you ever did that?
First time ever.
Okay, not even like C-dip or like.
But you know, like when you watch March Madness and stuff like that, this is the moment when guys cut the net, and it feels like this is where you finally won the championship. So I feel like this was the moment where like how we done it, and just you have that little piece, and it just made so much.
Do you still have it?
Yeah. I can see it every day. I'm like, yeah.
Does that serve as a reminder for you to like, I have one, I want another one, and I want to collect more pieces of the basket. Like, is that how it feels? Is it something that you want to show to potentially your children one day?
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, I think for me I know it's random, but me what represents the most, like between, yes, there's the gold medal, there's the net, but that hat.
Oh.
That hat, because you know that piece of net, anybody could cut a piece of net and just hang in there in the room, you know. But that hat of like 2018-19 champions RSEQ, you can't not find this anywhere else, you know. So that's why I think what I love the most is actually the hat.
So is it more significant for you than the medal?
No, the medal is.
The
medal is tough, but I mean, like, because where would you get a hat like that? You know, a medal. A medal, yes, it's important because like it's a gold medal, but I mean, like, I think the hat is pretty nice, to be honest.
But it's also a great lesson, I think. Like we spoke, it's been a process throughout our 4 years, so I think it just shows that you can have something great and you can win something if you take the time and just lose. It's alright, just get up and try again, you know. So I feel like we're not gonna have 4 or 5 medals or hat or piece of nets because we didn't win every year. But I feel this one is gonna be even more special because we've been working for it for 4 years. So it means a lot more than just winning every year and it's another one. So
So this clip here, I'm assuming that you guys poured like cold, was it ice water or ice or like the whole bucket ice, on Roscoe?
Any liquid we found, we poured.
Who was happier, you guys or Roscoe?
Can
you measure the level of happiness from each person, or everybody was just?
We were all happy or different. I think Roscoe was more happy like inside because I think he was still in the game, you know. Like when we won, we were just like so crazy, and like Roscoe was just, I think he took the time to enjoy it rather than us. We're just all together and just all cheering. So I think. And Roscoe's been there for 4 or 5 years, and he, you know, that's his job. He's doing his job, like amazing job. He's in his office every day doing video, like making sure we're ready for. So I think exactly. So I think for him it meant a lot because he's been so passionate about this game.
What was coach's speech after? I mean, he's talking to an RSEQ champions and he's motivating them to go on another run. So is the speech different or is it the same? What are the maybe its and bits that might change in his speech talking to you guys now?
I think what they did well is that we have a target on our backs now, like we're the champions, so every team is gonna come at us knowing that we are the champion. And it's been the it was the best day of my life, honestly. I'm just looking at it and I feel joy, but I think it was the same thing because he's always been doing the same thing every year. Even though we did lose our first year, he trusted what he was trying to teach us. So I think he was just like he was saying, guys, you know, it worked. We did what we had to do and it worked. And now it's just going to be even harder because like the other teams are coming for us, you know, because we are champions. So I just think he said like it's just going to be harder from here, but you have the decision to just do, like we can do it again. Like we won it, we can do it again. So
that's a nice way to put it. So now we're looking at a series of clips here. For each and one of you, what was your favorite moment of that night?
For me, I think it just when like we took the picture and everything, and I went to see my parents and I hugged my mom. Because they've been here since I was like since the beginning, so they always push me. So it's haven't been easy for me, like, you know. I had ups and downs. So I think like seeing them there when I won the championship and hugging my mom and my dad and my sister, just, you know, they told me like you made it. You're a champion now, you made it. So I just think like this moment I was like, we made it, and it was just like the perfect night.
Like it's real now.
Exactly.
It happened. It's not just like I wish or a dream anymore.
Because your first year you're like, oh, I wish I'm in a good program. I wish maybe win a championship in it, you know. But now you just won and you're a champion.
Where was that moment when the buzzer horns and everybody starts running everywhere? Like everybody starts running.
Were you going towards a different direction, or you were just running?
I was just running, and I ran into another guy like bang. I ran into Sammy. I was like, yo, shit. I was ready to just see someone, and after I just say, yeah, we just bang into each other. And also, it's that one because like you're trying to hug everyone on the team, whatever, and then at one point you're like, yo, I didn't hug you, eh? Come here. So that was for me. That was the peak moment of that game actually, where everybody is just hectic. Everybody runs everywhere, jumps everywhere, screams, everything.
Yeah.
And someone could like bump you, hit you, and you don't feel anything just because you're too happy or whatever.
Yeah. So usually when things happen like this, it takes you a while to kind of go back to reality and really like acknowledge, oh shit, like I want something crazy. How long did it take for you? Is it a day, an hour, 2?
I think for me, like the next 2 weeks, like I've been just going watch the game again and again. I was looking at my hat, I was just talking with my families and friends about the game. So I didn't want this memory to end, you know? Like it's like when you go on a trip and you just remind, oh, it was so nice, it was so nice. Like for me, like the next 2 weeks has been so like I was still on a high. Yeah, so I think it was just a nice moment, and like we've been working so hard for these moments, and you can't just go in one day and the next day or so like whatever. And we don't take it for granted. So I think it's been like just amazing. Like the whole summer, you know, it's been nice talking to friends and family, and you see, oh, congrats on the championship, oh, thanks, that was the game, and you just talk about it. And just talking about it, it feels great because we dedicate so much to the game that just being recognized as champion, it feels nice. So yeah.
For me, I would say that is when we arrived at the nationals. Like me, on the night I was on the peak, okay, we're champions. I woke up the next day, I'm a champion. But when we got to nationals, when we entered in the arena, in the stadium, and I saw like the other teams and I saw them play for us, we were like getting in before to play against Ryerson. And at one point I was like, okay, shit, no, we're back to like, when it's not just we're champion and basketball is over until next year. It's like, okay, now we're at nationals, we gotta play against like top 2 team in the country, whatever. And at one point, and we got to want more actually. So.
Yeah. So now this is your last year. How would you describe your whole basketball career? Your university basketball career in one word, if you were to describe it in one word.
In one word? I'd say grind.
Grind?
Grind.
That describes your program really well.
Grind,
I say the same thing, but I would also say process. You know, because like we said, our first year we lost in the semifinal. Again, finished semi-final, then lost in final. So I just think it's been the process. Like we take it one step at a time, and we finally won, and we just trust the process. You know, we hear this a lot these days, trust the process. But I just think this is another reason why you should trust it, and just if you buy in, you see it sometimes it pays off.
Thank you guys so much. This was really fun. So thank you, Cedrick and Olivier.